Hey, welcome back, y'all. I've got some great news about my Yanmar SA325, my hood, my replacement hood for this cracked and broken one. It has finally arrived at the Yanmar dealership. So that's the good news. The bad news is I have to take a day off of work to take this tractor to the dealership, but that's okay. I'm just happy that the hood is finally in. So we're trying to get this tractor ready to go to the dealership. I'm going to be taking it in 2 days. So I've already got the box blade off the back of this thing. Right now I'm about to take the front end loader off. I've never had this front end loader off. Tractor has 106 hours on it, so it shouldn't be too difficult. I'm going to take it off because when I take this thing to the dealership, it is an hour and 15 minutes away from me. I'm gonna get there when they open, and I'm gonna wait on this thing for them to fix it. So I'm trying to make it as easy and fast as possible so I don't have to wait there all day. This thing is looking a little naked now. It looks a lot different without the front end loader. So that took about 10 minutes, I think, to take that off. It wasn't too difficult for my first time. I mean, it was pretty easy. And while I got that thing off, I'm going to give it a good cleaning. So now I'm going to go ahead and take this off. It is a little bit bent up, a little twisted there from bumping into the dump truck when I get it while I'm loading it. So I'm going to get that. I'll take that off, and that should free up all the space. Hopefully it'll make it faster for them to replace the hood. It is the next day. It's about 45 degrees out here. It's raining. We're trying to get this tractor loaded up. My brother's awesome. Thank you very much. He let me borrow his Ram, his equipment trailer. So all I've got left to do, I got to strap this thing, strap it. We're going to chain it down to the trailer because we are leaving at 6 o'clock in the morning to head to the dealership. It's starting to rain a little bit harder out here. Went by Harbor Freight today, $194. Bought 2 chains, 5/16 by 20, or the grade 70. These were $50 each. Bought some binders. These were $40 each. We're gonna go ahead and chain this thing down. Today's the first time I've ever driven a dually, and this is a 2019 Ram. This thing is awesome. I mean, it doesn't even know the trailer's behind it. So I really like this truck. Wish I could get me one. Although I think I really just want a single rear wheel. I don't think I need a dually. Anyway, I gotta hurry up and get this thing chained because the rain is slowly getting worse. My tractor is not used to being in the rain, so I really hate to leave it sitting outside all night. But I'm leaving so early in the morning, it's gonna be cold and dark. I wanted to go ahead and just get this thing chained down. So we're pretty much ready to leave. I'll have to tighten the chains a little bit. I did not want to leave them really tight under tension all night. Well, we're already soaking wet from earlier. We'll take a quick look what we got going on here. I've never hauled this thing before, but we got it looped around there. And in the back here, I've got it going through there. I don't think it really matters about position on this thing, like where it is on the trailer, because we got the dually. I think we're in a good spot there. This tractor is supposed to weigh about 1,715 pounds. I don't know if that's dry weight. It's got about a half a tank of fuel in there. So it's probably, whatever it is, it's less than 1,800 pounds sitting on this trailer. Good morning. Of course, we are running a little behind today. It's about 6:30. Right now the traffic looks pretty good. It's green all the way. So we got the truck warmed up here. We got the tractor. The chains are tight. We're about to hit the road. If all goes well, should be there in like maybe an hour and 15 minutes. We just got the tractor dropped off at the dealership at about 8:30 in the morning. The guy that I'm dealing with, I guess he's a service guy, really nice. I talked to him for maybe 10-15 minutes. He also told me a couple other things I need to be watching out for on the tractor, so really appreciate him doing that. You know, this dealership so far, I love it. I wish they were closer to me, but the sales guy that I used and this service guy, they've been great. So right now we are sitting, well, you might be able to see it, I'm sitting in front of a Bass Pro Shop down the road from the dealer. Gonna hang out here for a little while. He's supposed to have the tractor done in a few hours, hopefully by lunchtime, and then we can get back on the road and get home. We finally made it back home with our beautiful new hood. It's about 3:30 in the afternoon. So I got to the dealership at 8:30 this morning and dropped it off. He called me at 1 o'clock. So these new chains from Harbor Freight, they did good. They're still tight. This back one is it's pretty tight. I'm gonna unchain this thing and put it away. I gotta go pick my daughter up from school. This thing looks really nice. I don't know if there's any difference on the outside of this hood. I definitely need to do something with this exhaust. You know, the old hood was black right here, and this only has 107 hours on it. The hood was black from the smoke. So I want to put like a turn down, because now that I got a nice clean hood again, I don't want the exhaust to be blowing all over it. Let's see if we can. A couple things look different to me. I don't know, there's a couple different things under here. Maybe this ribbing here, whatever you call these. These little white things, they look different a little bit. I don't know, maybe this is thicker than it used to be, because you know the old one had a real big crack right here. I think that's new. These little, I really don't know. I wish I had my old one to kind of compare it to. Now I was told earlier, I never really let the hood slam down, but you know, maybe drop it from a few inches, and I was told don't do that. Lower it down all the way and then latch this by hand. Oh, this thing looks good. Makes the rest of the tractor look very dirty. Got these dirty screens. You know, I normally keep this thing blown off with the air compressor, but I broke my little blowgun, so I need to get me another one. I'll get the front end loader put back on this thing in the next few days. While I got it off, I'm going to try to go ahead and clean this thing up a little bit, and also the front end loader. Some of the areas you can't really get to it, well, the tractor and the front end loader, while it's on this machine. So before I put it back together, I want to give it a good cleaning. It's probably going to be a good idea just to do that once a year anyway. So thanks for hanging out with me on another random video. I'll see you soon.